Good ball in here, and yes, it is the equaliser. Dramatic end here. Sugic getting the equaliser on the 92nd minute, and what a match.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of SPL Social. Of course, this show is brought to you by Singapore Premier League Football Association of Singapore, Tampines West CSC, and of course, Footballita. And this show is specially for fans of the Singapore Premier League. And I'm really happy and excited to be joined today by two guests. And they've been hotly requested week in and week out. I get requests for both, of you guys, Hasrin Jailani, the head coach of Tanjong Pagar FC, as well as Mirko, Sugic for joining us. Thank you so much. And of course, congratulations both of you for winning Player and Coach of the Month. How are you feeling about that, Hasrin?
Thank you very much. Thank you, Ash, for inviting us here. Of course, I'm happy to receive the award. This goes as well to all the technical staff. I think I should thank my technical staff for they are doing a great job, doing an excellent job. I have to put names in Along, Herman, Hafiz O, Abang Mu, Indra Musawe, everyone who is there, Awan as well. So these things are all for their hard work, and I feel blessed to have them, and I'm very happy.
Yeah, I'm very sure as well that they are very pleased, to be part of this special project. And we're going to talk about that a little bit, Hasrin, for this show. For you, Mirko, how are you feeling about the, win? I'm sure you must be excited. And 3 goals and 3 assists for you as well. And a great start, right, to your season here.
Yeah, but to be honest, I feel a little bit embarrassed about that reward because I received that reward before the Lion City games. So I'm driving back home at taxi and holding that trophy, and we lose like 6-1. So it's like bad feeling. But when we're talking about that reward, when we're just talking about like individual performance, probably Boris from Tampines deserved that reward, like probably more than anybody else. But in terms what Tanjong Pagar do in that month, and how unbelievable run we have, I think someone from Tanjong Pagar must have that reward. So I feel like very blessed and very happy. But like I said, at first it was like very, very bad feelings because after that game, like I said, I just driving at home at taxi and holding that trophy, and it's like really like weird situation. Yeah.
No, I understand because it's always up and down in football and also in life. But I think in general, because of the consistency that you guys had, a magical run, and it's still salvageable, to be honest, because football is so unpredictable, Hasrin. You've been in football, both as a player as well as a coach. So I want to go back to you, Hasrin. Yeah. Earlier in the season, you said to Straits Times, I remember, you said we want to keep our heads down. We want to work hard and show what we are made of. So how satisfied are you in general of Tanjong Pagar's performance up till date?
Honestly, at this point of time, I should say that whatever we have done so far, we take it firstly by game. Now is by 1 round. We have finished 1 round. So I think that we have done well so far. We will reach our target. That is the most important thing for the first round. So what we need to do right now is actually to look forward to the next round, which is the second round, and make sure we can achieve the target. We take that as one step at a time. Yeah, that's the most important thing right now for us.
Yeah, one step at a time.
And keep pushing ourselves. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think many fans of you guys, especially the Jaguar Force, and even fans of neutral football in general, will be hoping that you guys can, make a surprise again. Mirko, back to you. So let's go to you, as a player, when you came to Singapore. Welcome to Singapore, by the way. I know it's been already a month.
Yeah, thank you.
So how are you enjoying yourself in our league, in the Singapore Premier League, and in the club in Tanjong Pagar so far?
In general, I feel unbelievable. Like I said that before, like Singapore in general is like very beautiful, and I enjoy my time in Tanjong Pagar and the Singapore Premier League. For now, everything is okay. I hope it's gonna stay like in that way,
Yeah, that's great, and I'm sure your teammates agree with you on that, right? So Yeah, and Hasrin, I want to go to this question that maybe, only you can answer because you're a coach. And many of the fans were talking about this, earlier on, or rather 2 weeks ago when we had the international window, right? And actually none of the Tanjong Pagar players were called up, and this was quite disappointing and echoed across social media. They were not called up to the national team. So, I just wanted to get your reaction on that,
Honest reaction.
honest
Okay,
reaction.
honestly, at first, honestly, I'm surprised lah. Honestly, after that, you look at it from surprise, you become disappointed. You look at the names and you don't see any of your players. I was hoping only for one player to be inside, which is Zarfan. Honestly, Zarfan
Yes.
is young. Definitely, he should be in the team. I feel but at the end, it's okay. This is football. The rest of the players, even though they are disappointed, they need to work hard and make sure they should be in the team as well. Maybe the next time round. Hoping for me, I'm hoping that at least there will be some names from our club for the next call up.
Yeah, and besides Zarfan as well, there were a lot of petitions for Akari, because Akari has been very consistent for you guys to at least hold up. So, hopefully we see some Tanjong Pagar players in the Lions very soon. And back to you, Mirko. I want to ask you about Tanjong Pagar and why you decided to join, the Jaguars, because you were initially back in Croatia playing in the second tier, right?
Yeah. It's like very, very strange and crazy story because that last year and last summer I worked for my international transfer. I want to like move from Croatia because in that point I have feeling I can't prove anything anymore in the Croatia second division. So I like need a new challenge, But like in football, it's not always going very well, You have plans, but someone else have another plan, so everything like fell off. So my ex club Dubrava tell me like don't lose half year, just come with back with us and just train and have like playing time, And when I finally like prepare myself to be like in football shape, like 100% in football shape, and finally get the chance to start playing first 11, then I received like a call from an offer from Tanjong Pagar, and then everything's happened like so fast for me, and it was like I have like feeling it was like I need something like that, like completely new, to just like have like fresh start, I really need something like that, and I think I made like very good decision, Yeah.
Yeah. And Hasrin, were you involved as well? I'm sure, in getting Mirko into Singapore, especially when you guys, during the transfer window. Was he, his profile was something that, you were looking at as well?
Yep. Myself, Alam Shah, and few of the other technical staff as well. We sit down during the off season. We look at it, and we there's some other players as well. But we look at it. We look at Mirko's profile. We look at the videos, and then we see, okay, why not we can try if he wants to come over. So he decided to come, and I think we are blessed that he's having a good display so far.
Yeah, and a lot of fans have a lot of questions for you as well, Mirko. So we get to that in a bit.
Yeah.
And personally, I want to ask Mirko, what are your goals this season with the club? You've started pretty well, as I mentioned, 3 goals, 3 assists. And of course, the club's second on the table. Do you personally want to achieve something with the club this season?
Like in general about like personal statistic, I don't care about that, because this is like team sport. And about like Tanjong Pagar, because this is just first round, this is not like a sprint, this is like marathon. We are not accomplished nothing yet, so we have like 3 more rounds of plenty of games. So I think we must be like humble, stay like positive, and to keep going, because just going like day by day, I know I told even with my family friends, I told all the time about that, just going day by day, game by game. But I think it's only proper way, because we must do it like that, like going like day by day, game by game. But also I think we lose our advantage, because I think we have like advantage in first round, because no one like taking us serious, and now we like surprise everybody. And I think for the second rounds we have like a target on our back, because everybody wants like to beat us. But also I think a lot of teams don't like play against like Tanjong Pagar because we are like different team. So
Yeah.
it's like very, very, very hard to play against us. But like I say, we must like keep pushing even more harder than we do in first round, but just going day by day. That's only proper way to do it.
Game by game. And back to you, Hasrin. I mean, whatever Marco said earlier, quite interesting about teams fearing you guys. And I want to go to something that maybe might be a bit controversial, and that's refereeing decisions as well. In general, do you think the decisions in the league have been questionable? Do you think improvements can be made in the aspect?
I think it can be better. But if you ask me to comment about the referee, I think I better not,
Yeah,
because
yes,
at the end, we are human, we make mistake, it's okay. But I think the decision can be better. Definitely, I feel it can be much better than what they are doing right now. So that for us, in order for us to move forward and be to go better in our league, I think everyone have to, as a whole, have to be together, lah. From club, the referees and all that. But I feel some of the decision making can be done better, definitely. So we hope for the best, lah. That we can move forward and become a better league as well. Yeah.
Yeah. I want to go back to the loss to Lion City Sailors, and I know you're probably still digesting it as well, still looking back at it. So Hasrin, can I get your quick thoughts on that, and what's the work currently being done to make sure that it doesn't happen again? I'm sure.
Yeah, for us, we know, definitely we know that we will lose it someday, but to lose 6-1 is a bit hard on us. But I think the players are being positive enough for us to move to the next round, even though we lost. But I think because of the target that we hit, we reach for our first round, so it becomes a motivation as well for us. So likewise, we have to stop the goals from coming in. That's what we need to do, because going forward now we are able to score. We got few goal scorers as well. So they are well enough to stay positive right now, and for us to move forward, it's okay. Yeah.
Right. Marco, back to you. Okay, I want to ask you now about the vibe within Tanjong Pagar. What do you think of your teammates? Are you enjoying, your new teammates, I would say?
Yeah, but like everybody see that we have like great connection. And it's also like very important for me because I'm like so away from home.
Yep.
So to have like that team chemistry is very, very important, because it's like easier to settle in for me if we have like that group of guys. So I enjoy every day at Singapore. I enjoy every day in Tanjong Pagar, and actually I feel blessed because we have like that team chemistry. That not only by the players, by the coaching staff, everybody. Like in general, everybody in club, we are like big family.
Speaking of big family, I want to go back to you, Hasrin. Since we have both of you here, we are SPL Player of the Month and Coach of the Month for the month of March. Can I get your thoughts and your assessment on Mirko's performance?
Okay, since Mirko is here, Mirko has been fantastic so far. Scoring goals, but the most important is creating the goals that I can say in the league so far, only a few players are able to do it, to be able to see the final ball. I think Mirko has it in him. The only thing that maybe for me, Mirko need to work on is only his defensive roles and responsibility. He can be done better, but I think so far he have done great. So that is the thing that he needs to improve on. Yeah.
Okay, and Mirko, are you happy with the the coaching staff, and as Hasrin mentioned, there's a big team behind you, not just Hasrin, but there's Alam Shah, and the rest as well. Are you happy with these guys?
Yeah, we have like unbelievable connection, and that's like very, very important for me to have like that great relationship with the coaching staff, because like back in Croatia, sometimes like 80% of time I have like troubles with the coaches.
Yeah.
And now it's like very important to me to have that like chemistry. And actually, I don't want to like pick one person or say, but Alan Shaw is for me like very, very important, because he gave me back that confidence, he talked a lot with me, and I'm very blessed to work with all of these guys because we have like a lot of like Singapore legends, you know, almost everybody's like ex like professional players and like legends. So we have like unbelievable coaching staff, probably like the best in the league, you know. It's easy, I must say that, yeah. To
No.
be like that. But yeah, it's like it's true, you know, when you look how many like good coaches we have in terms of
Yeah.
quality and quantity. So it's unbelievable for us, you know.
Okay, back to Hasrin. I want to ask you because Hari Raya is coming up, and you've been in football, you know, for a long time. So I want to ask, is there any team bonding plans that you guys have planned for Hari Raya? Any visiting that you guys are going to do?
That's a good one. So far, we have not planned anything yet, but I feel that maybe we should plan something for the. Maybe you should start from me. You know, we call all the players. Hopefully, it's okay for all the players to come to my place or something like that. You know, but I think it's a good one. I think this we will take these chances to create something. You know, like a proper bonding for everyone to come over to one place and all that. I
Yeah.
think it should be done. It should be done. Yeah, during this Hari Raya fasting.
And Mirko can actually, you know, try all the local food, you know, from Hari Raya. That will be quite interesting.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, so we're going to go to now part 2 of SPL Social. And as you all know, or whoever's watching this, that SPL Social is really just about you guys. So we always get fans to send in questions. And of course, we have questions from every like fan, you know, who watches the league, just for our players today as well as for Hasrin. Okay, this is an SPL tradition now, Mirko. So the thing that, you know, fans love to ask every foreigner that comes to play in our league is what is their favorite local food? And this is from RV03. So Mirko, what's your favorite local food?
Yeah, of course, like chicken and rice and duck and rice and a lot of like combination with the rice because that's like my favorite thing. Even back in Croatia, this like favorite thing. But that's actually it, you know.
Really?
I'm trying a lot of stuff, but to be honest, like I need like probably more time to adapt on that, you know.
So you're like probably the 5th or 6th person who said chicken rice. And I wanted to go back to you,
Yeah, I know.
Hasrin.
I already see that, and I like smiling because when you ask the question, I already know what's going to be, you know.
Hasrin, I wanted to go to you about the diet of the players because since we are in Ramadan, and I love to ask this question because it's very rare to hear from a coach perspective. Do you manage players' diet during this time?
Honestly, not really. You know, I feel that the players itself have to be disciplined enough for them to take care of their own diet because we cannot be there 24/7. We are also not like Tanjong Pagar itself. The club is not as big as Lion City Sailors, where you know they can have a look at all the players' nutrition and all that. So for me, generally the players are on their own, thinking about their own diet. So make sure they eat well, sleep well, and all that. So yeah.
Okay, and I want to ask back to you, Mirko. On a match day, for example, let's say you guys you have a game today. Do you have any pre-match rituals? Anything that you do specially, you know, to prepare for the game?
I have a lot of that's like a lot of like stupid things, you know. But well, like nothing special. I sometimes I change. It's not like something serious, but yeah, it's actually plenty of them, you know. And what is the most? Yeah, probably I always like wake up and do a little bit like gym, you know, to just like wake up my body. That's
Yeah.
always what I do, and then I go back in my apartment and drink coffee and watch like NBA highlights. That's always like that. And but I stick with that, but I must probably change that after the Lion City games, you know. But with other like 6 games, it's like working very, very well. But in like when I'm in locker room or before the match, I don't have like something like special, you know. I just like
understand.
how I feel that day and that's it. But in the morning, I have like that like same routine, a little bit gym, just to wake up my body, coffee, and just
Understand.
enjoy like some others than football, you know, like NBA
Yeah.
or whatever.
Oh, nice. Pre-match rituals. Okay, Hasri, I want to ask you, who is to you, besides any player in Tanjong Pagar, which young player or which player in the SPL has impressed you so far?
Um, I think this name has been called out by almost all the coaches. Karim Nadim is one exciting player. And then we got Raul as well from Lion Cities. Young Lions as well. I think from Geylang, you are referring to this boy from Geylang, Hairi, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So there is a few young players actually that caught our eyes and or my eyes definitely. Yeah.
Nice. Mirko, any player you've played against who you've been very impressed with, in the last few games?
To be honest, I'm not like really impressed, like have that like wow factor.
Yeah.
But I have like a lot of respect for the Nakamura from the Tampines.
Yes.
And also, I apologize. I'm very bad with the names, but two like central midfielders from the Land City,
Yes.
and also like two central midfielders from the Albrechts. I appreciate their
Yeah.
game a lot because they are like very good players. They understand the game. They have like very good movements off the ball and with the ball, and that's I respect a lot of these like five guys.
Okay, nice. I'm sure that they are watching this and they were very honored, especially Kyoga, who was also on this show, Kyoga Nakamura.
Yeah, but once more, I apologize because I always have problems. Even back in Croatia, I had like problems with the names, so I apologize because of that. But I respect these guys a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I've got another funny question. I'm not sure whether it's from your friend, okay? So from AR.EEJJJ, they want to know, when will you play with Luka Modric?
Maybe on PlayStation. That's another level. He's like
What a player.
unbelievable player,
What a player,
but that's
yeah.
like another planet.
Yeah, I'm sure he was like, because obviously Luka was very instrumental for Real Madrid in the Champions League last week. And yeah, he created that goal, right?
Well, last 10 years, yeah, he's like
Yeah,
very
last 10
important.
years. Absolutely, yeah. What a play. And
Yeah.
now I want to go back to you, Hasrin, because we always ask our guests this. Who's your favorite player of all time? An international player? You can mention local as well. Yeah.
When you put me on the spot, I didn't expect that. Favorite player of all time. I should say Eric Cantona maybe.
Oh, Manchester United. You're a United fan.
And Zidane, definitely Zidane. Yeah. And I'm not United fan. I don't have any club that I supported. I follow for now. I follow coaches. Before this, I follow players. That yeah. So I can say Cantona and Zidane for now. Yeah, my
Nice.
all-time
Yeah.
favorite player. Yeah,
Yeah, Zidane definitely a legend now. And what about you, Mirko? Favorite player of all time?
yeah.
For me, like Brazilian Ronaldo. That's like I think the whole that like my generation from 94, 95, or even younger and older, like he's just like a phenomenal. So
Yeah.
he like changed the game. So he's like my favorite player on like international level. But also I have like he's like number one. But also I have like a lot of other players like Thierry Henry or Dennis Bergkamp or I don't know Zidane, like Guti Hernandez, Totti or something like that. But in Croatia, I have like plenty of them because like when I was the kid, like in 1998, we like win the bronze medal on World Cup.
Yeah.
So I have like plenty of players from that generation, like Šuker, Boban, Bokšić, Prosinečki, and also from 2018, when we are like
Yes.
vice champion of the world. So I have like plenty of Modric, Rakitic, Mandzukic.
Yeah.
So yeah, in
Great
Croatia
role
we have
models,
like a lot of heroes.
Yeah, and I mean another question from Kickoff Art. He wants to know, how do you practice as a kid? How do you get so talented as a player?
Well, that's people all around the world like asking that question. How is possible that like small country have like provide so many like great players? Because Croatia only have like 4 million people.
Yeah. Less than us.
That's crazy, that's crazy. And we produce so many like unbelievable players and have like great success on World Cup, So I don't know, maybe it's like, I don't know, DNA, it's hard to explain, but I think when we like the most important thing, when we like growing up, everybody play football,
Yeah.
If you have like 20 of kids and 21 of them, play football, even like the girls start playing in that young age, playing football. And, we play football everywhere, like on the street, you just have like four bricks and ball, and that's enough, And we put a lot of like in that like young Croatian academy, we put like a lot of like technical work with the ball. Yeah, we do a lot of we almost do like everything with the ball, So that's probably the one of the reasons. But also one of the reason is like, even when I was a kid, like only most important thing is like winning. We have that kind of mentality. It's always good to play nice, but the most important thing is like winning. Even you see like when the kids play on the street, they're like fighting. That's like most important thing, like to win the game, and that's how we like grow up. That like kind of mentality, just win is everything. If you're second, like in Croatia in general, if you're like second or in something, no one care. Even if you like win like silver Olympic medal, no one care. Yeah, probably care the family and the friends, closest friends, but you must be first. That's how we grow up. If you're not first, no one care.
Sure. Actually, that's true. Yeah, it's very competitive, and I guess that's why you guys are so good. Okay, my last question before we end today's show is actually I want to ask you about the Tanjong Pagar fans. And Hasrin, I mean, you've seen the Jaguar force come out. I know it's a small group, but they're always week in, day in, day out. They're there for you guys. So they're very passionate fans there for you guys from the start. So can I just get your opinions, and maybe you want to say something to Tanjong Pagar fans in general?
So far they have been great, fantastic fans. We would like to thank them for their support all these years. Keep supporting us, even though our numbers are not that big. But I think along the way right now, we do have few more fans who are coming to support us. And we have won a few fans right now. So just keep for the players, just keep doing what you are doing. Keep working hard. I think the fans will come in. For the fans, thank you very much for supporting Tanjong Pagar all this while.
All right. And Mirko, what about you? I'm sure the fans want to hear from you. Can we get a message from you?
It's unbelievable to have that kind of support. But I remember before like first game, before the Alberts game, I like checking the social media as everybody's like hoping like everybody saying, oh, I just hope like Alberts don't like smash us, Yeah, but in football everything changed so quickly, because after the Galen games, when we play 1-1, I see a lot of like comments where like fans like so disappointing, So everything like in football changed very quickly, So but I'm very glad. I think we have like every game we have like more and more fans, and I receive like a lot of like message of support, when we play bad. I receive a lot of like message, and I want to take thanks a lot of guys send me a message, and I respect that a lot, because it's like football without the fans is nothing, We see that during the pandemic, when all around the world you play games without the fans, it's like strange feeling, That's what's like makes the football the best sport in the world. Yeah.
For sure, football is nothing without fans. And with that, I just want to say thank you so much, both Hasrin and Mirko, for joining us. Of course, they are the coach and player of the month from Tanjong Pagar for March. And, all the best, guys, for your season ahead. And we'll definitely be watching you. And, that's it for this week's episode of SPL Social. Don't forget to join me next week. I'll see you guys soon.
Thank you, Ash. Thank you, Mirko.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, guys.